Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Factorio. This would be episode 29. I know I said I wouldn't really do many more Let's Plays for this factory, but that I would occasionally play it. And since I've been playing a whole lot of other factory, um, I decided I would try to play this one and record it as well. I have updated to the 1235 version. So this is my Steam install, and RSO mod is now enabled. So that won't affect the nearby land, but it will affect the newly generated terrain as I keep going. So anyway, this was our save. Let's see here. Replay saving disabled. As you can see, yep, map was updated. And yeah, this is our old base. I barely remember it. We are going to make some modifications. Alright, sadly we've done a lot of exploring already, so we have to go past this to get to the RSO mod affected terrain. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna start off by going on a scouting run pretty soon and just try to get somewhere over there. Another plan that I have is going to be, where is my, did I have an assembler maker? An assembler. I thought I built one in this world. Maybe? No? I don't think so. Okay, let's make some assemblers. We do have speed cards, yes. I want to make a bunch more roboports. And I want to start making lots and lots of construction bots. And the reasoning behind this is I'm going to redesign our factory. That's probably going to happen, next episode? I don't know when that's going to be, but it will be sometime in the next 5 days. Because for those of you that have been paying attention to Factorio news, version 13 is coming out on I believe it was June 27th. It might have been the 26th, but I'm pretty sure it's the 27th. Let me just check that really quick. Hey, look at that. We've got a new research to do. Alright, so yeah, June 27th. We're going to want to start thinking about all sorts of fancy stuff that we want our factory to be able to do. Kinda want to do robot speed, but it is more important that we do railway. We're going to start rebuilding our factory into what it should be, and we're going to have one continuous resource input and one output, and it's going to be sort of like a belt, but not really a belt. And now I'm just thinking where things are going to go. Alright. So if we wanted to make a giant smelter block next to a train station, a good place to put that would be probably like up here. If I build out to there. So like train station, no, train station's gonna have to come in from this side, so it's expandable out this way. And then I could do a... I could do a smelter block here, smelter block there. Nah, I could just... Dang, this is gonna be difficult. Alright, what if I put smelter blocks here, and then train station a little bit lower down here? I'd still have to capture all the way out to there. That's gonna be part of the things to do list. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. And then from there, I'm gonna have a belt run, copper, iron, coal, stone, and maybe circuits. Ooh, rail signals. And then I'm gonna have that run down here for production. Now I'll probably run down through here. Then it's probably gonna go through there somewhere. So that'll be all my oil will be set up here, which I'm gonna have to expand on significantly. Even though I do have oil here and there, I'm gonna have probably take that down and move it somewhere else. Then I can have some just basic production going on here, like, you know, some science over here, and then just build like a smart factory in this area. Smart factory meaning controlled by robots. Speaking of robotic control, check out what robots can do with concrete. They could probably do this a while ago. Where's the concrete? But I didn't really notice it until recently. And now I have no idea where there's my concrete. See, this place is just kind of like a mess of furnaces and stuff everywhere, and that's kind of obnoxious. What I need is I need a concrete blueprint. Alright, so I'm gonna blueprint this. Kind of boring blueprint, right? But now I go like that, and all of my construction bots take off and start filling in concrete. It takes a long time. Like, this little area is probably gonna take several minutes at least, just because I don't have that many construction robots, only 92. It doesn't really, it's not quick when you have 1,000 construction robots. Okie dokie, there we go. Getting to our rails. So, anyway, we made assemblers for the purposes of making more roboports. Yeah. This is where I'm gonna make roboports. So I need advanced circuits, gear wheels, and steel plates. How am I doing? Not doing great on advanced circuits. Okay. Excellent. I'm gonna pause all these. Or not. I don't know. That one's taking steel and plastic. This one's eating up advanced circuits. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of you. You, I guess, can work until... Wow, there's a lot of speed cards there. We are gonna need like a real module production at some point. This is kind of small. Alright. Let's, I'm just gonna have this start making roboports, even though it's probably not going to make many of them, while I figure out what I'm going to do. Do I have... Due to this belt sandwich here, I don't actually have blue inserters that I have saved up anywhere. What if I go like this? Oop. And actually, I'm going to make that a green inserter. And provider chest. And this guy is going to filter these guys as long as there is 50 in the logistics system. Or less than 50. So we're going to cap out at 50. Boom. And now what I can do is robot. Okay, I guess one of my robots is going to do it for me, but whatever. Make 2 more of these chests. Toss these robots. I think I have a robot deposit somewhere. Don't I? I swear I had a robot deposit. You go. I'm going to expand your production a little bit. And I am also going to figure out a good place to snag whatchamacallits. First off, I'm going to do that. So these guys can get made. I want to snag these somewhere. Oh, they get snagged right there. And then turned into blue science. Filter. Blue science. Let's keep 1,000 in the logistic network. I don't know if there's going to be new research coming out with version 13, so that's also something I do kind of want to build up. Let's see here. How am I going to do this part? I have them. This was a complicated system. I don't remember what this system was off the top of my head. Aye. Anyway, let's dump a bunch of green cards in there. And start making construction bots. Oh. Okay, that didn't quite work as planned. Alright. You were supposed to be making roboports. Maintain, oh, let's say 10 in the logistics system. That'll keep it more like 14. Because there's probably going to be a couple stuck in the actual assembler. Anyway, steel, gears, and red circuits. Steel. Nope, that's stick, not gear. There we go, and red circuits. Excellent. I think we're doing quite good. Alright, could probably do with some belt reprocessing as well. So right now we have a lot of yellow belts lying around. And that's cool and all, but at the same time they're yellow belts, they're not that fast. We could do better. So let's do better. Wow, this system got really complicated, didn't it? Okay, if I somehow... Rail signals, excellent. Well, robot speed is always good, because it does affect construction bots as well. So, let's say I go... Can't go there. Here. And then, like, here or something. Yeah, why not? That works. And we make some underground belts that go like this. So our coal keeps working. Thankfully, pipes and belts run at different levels underground. I assume. At least that's my only explanation for how you can put pipes and belts under everywhere. Anyway, this is going to make blue belts. I can't make blue belts yet. I need to make red belts first anyway. Let's make one of these. Let's get rid of this coal. Get rid of these artifacts. Don't need any of that. Make a bunch of construction robots because why not? And let's see here. Where's our roboport that's being fed things? Fed robots. Do we have that anywhere? Guys being fed. No, I mean, they got 212 construction robots somehow, so it's got to be somewhere. Just have no idea where. Oh well. Gonna get those blue belts later. For now, we're gonna make red belts. We made that assembler, didn't we? Yes, we did. This one might as well just stick right here, because there's already a chest. See here, I'm gonna go fast inserter. And I'm gonna go robots. Drop it. Damn it, I'm full of robots. Forgot about that. Someone grab these robots from me. You are going to make... What was it? You are going to make red belts, so you need gears, and you need belts, and you need a limit of 500. And a provider chest. Perfect. Alright. So now, we're going to be making lots of red belts. And we're going to be using these red belts to replace all these yellow belts. Actually, we're not, because we're going to be tearing down this whole factory next episode anyway. Or I guess rebuilding it. I'm gonna do a cliffhanger episode this time. I'm gonna do a tear down, and before the robots get there to tear it down, I am going to stop the episode. And then you will have to tune in later to see the exciting conclusion. I'm probably not gonna do that, but that's how TV shows do it. You logistics robot, I don't need you. I don't need that thing either. Or this thing. Robots build better inserters everywhere, please. There we go. Alright. Seems to be working. Don't want to tear this down. These are all limited to 50, right? Yeah, okay, then I might be able to tear these guys down, no problem. Alright, how are we doing on roboports? Very mediocre. Why are we doing so mediocre? Because we have no red cards. Okay. Let's see if we can manually steal some red cards and stick them in there. Let's see here. Really need a big red circuit factory. There we go. And just for giggles, there's 6 more. Now I'm going to take one of these roboports, and we're going to start placing roboports. Because we want our robots to tear everything down quickly. Wow, there's just not really that much good placement area in this factory. We really did the spaghetti thing. Oh well. Let's make a couple of storage chests. Alright, where was I gonna put the train station? I think it was up top. Right there. So let's do a quick land grab. Let's see here. That's what we're gonna use our roboports for. Walls. Someone bring me a bunch of walls. And we want to land grab all the way out to here, for example. There goes Biter. Then he is in range of a construction roboport. Nice. Alright, then let's do another one there. Keep everything nice and supplied with logistic robots. And here we want to, of course, go to the top of this guy. Little water thing. And up to there. We are going to figure that part out later once we get some power up here. You need power? You need power. And you need power. And you need power. And of course, they even need more. Alright, I'm also gonna make a quick power pole factory. Again, all these factories are probably gonna be torn down in the next 15 minutes. So I'm not expecting miracles here. I'm just trying to get like maybe 100 of these medium electric poles and 100 of these big electric poles made before the teardown begins. So I don't even care about placement. It's just get them cranking things out as soon as possible. There we go. Alright, provider, requester needs steel and copper. Second assembler. And you do big power poles. Maybe do 50. That's not bad. You do medium electric poles. These I want to do like 200. Alright. Plus I'm thinking if I'm going new factory, like these look a lot nicer than these, even though I'm about to have a lot of wood. I guess I probably shouldn't think of it that way. I should think of it in terms of resources, and at the moment I'm not doing so hot on steel. Doing pretty good on copper, but not so great with steel. Oh well. I'll figure that out. Where is the final roboport need to go? Right about there. Excellent. This is going to be my train station fairly soon. Which is going to be kind of cool. and it will soon be powered. Because now we're making these power poles. So they'll get placed automatically as well. Alright, now we start dropping walls. I'm actually gonna have them grab all these trees first. Whee! Trees! Oh, no, no, no. Don't take that, just the trees. Excellent. This is gonna cause pollution to spread much quicker. So far, this forest has provided a welcome refuge. For the pollution clouds. Because the trees eat them, you see. Yeah, I'm not sure where I was going with that. Anyway, now we're going to make another useful blueprint. This one's going to be a bunch of walls, though. Let's see here. How far does... There we go. Blueprint. Blueprint. Do. And let's build a wall. Soon my robots will go out and build said wall. Hey, take the tree down and out of your way. Of course, we may also have to provide our base with more power as a result of said wall. So I'm thinking we might need to make some major solar plants somewhere. Let's see here, don't need that. Alright. So we've got our land grab figured out. More or less. I wonder what that giant mass is, and is it a soon-to-be attack mass, in which case I really would rather... Oh, I can only have 3 robots. Right. We need laser turrets. Now. We have laser turrets, right? Yep, they're attacking. Laser turrets, bring me 50. Somewhere we're making them, right? Yes, yes we are, thank God. How many do we have? 263. That's a good amount. Die, biter, die. There we go. That seems to be going pretty well. That goes faster, though. Alright. So if we go... Laser turrets! Ahoy! And just go super laser turret. Then we do this. We go... Get this guy. We get one of these guys. One of these guys. One of these guys. And this guy can still connect out to there. Boom, perfect. So now we're going to blueprint that. And we're also going to connect them to the power grid, because there's actually a fairly useful amount of turrets up here. Anyway, blueprint to there. Perfect. And this is going to be our laser turret wall blueprint. We go one further, right? Yes. Yeah, I don't think I haven't used blueprints enough this series. I should really be exploiting the possibilities more than I am. Get out of here, you stupid alien biter. Anyway, so lots of laser turrets are getting set up over there. Looks like we need some more walls. So I'm gonna drop a bunch of these walls off somewhere. Like here, for example. Go grab them, construction robots. Oh, those are logistic robots. Grabbing them. I don't need the 300 walls anymore. I am okay with 50. Yeah, I have 50. Now, construction robots can go grab those. Alright. Sadly, I haven't yet had a chance to do my semi-ridiculous solar expansion yet. I've got a good amount of steam power blocks, but those do draw a lot of attention from biters. Oh well. Seems like that wall's being built pretty quick. Also, I just realized I'm probably going to want to have a rail going through here. Maybe not, actually. Because that would have to be pretty much by necessity a two-way rail. And I don't like those. They seem unsafe to me. I'm sure they can be carried out successfully. I don't know. Maybe they can't, you know? Anyway. I'm thinking we explore out a little ways and then we find a nice place to put a solar base. Oh, look at that! Our laser turrets are ready. I just realized these guys are gonna suck down a lot of juice. Oh, we're still good. During the daytime, we're still good. Okay. Well, they haven't shot at anything yet, thankfully. That's when I'm gonna run out of power the most. See, that's the one thing I don't like with these blueprints is if they're the walls are offset slightly, then well, c'est la vie, as they say. Let's see here. Let's fill that one in, and excellent. We have our defensive wall ready. Alright, now every single one of these, we set it to really high resources, didn't we? So there's going to be a ton of resources in these. Which is kind of obnoxious. Because I kind of want to get these out of the way. If I'm going to build a train station, like, on top of them. So I am going to do my absolute best to mine this whole thing up as quick as possible. Which means that, yes, I'm doubling up on mines a lot. And I'm gonna actually try to store it into chests, I think. Because this is where the smelter lines are gonna go anyway, like, you know, just back it into a bunch of chests, might as well. And then we can just pull them out of there. Let's see here. Go. I don't make miners, do I? Well, I don't want to go back over to the ghost blueprints with real miners, so I'm just going to let the robots take care of that for me. By building the miners and then handing them to robots to rebuild on the actual deposit. Speaking of which, there's 5 more miners that we can have someone else build. How are we doing with construction robots? 260. Nice. Well, we're getting... Once these miners are built, thinking we're getting right about to that time and during the episode where we start to tear things down. Yeah, let's probably get them out. Alright, I already make these. Alright, and now we do power. Also, you gotta admit the range on these things is pretty awesome compared to the regular miners. Look at that. Or the regular power lines. I just covered all the miners with those. What is that, with 5? 4? 5. I don't think it would have even been possible to get these miners running using the old power poles. Oh, forgot to power one more thing. There we go. Now we've got things being collected. Soon we will. Oh, look, we've got 5 more miners ready. Excellent. Alright, well, yeah. Let's take it down. I'm gonna save the game before I take it down, because I'm thinking there's a... Oh! Whoops. There's a very good chance I'm gonna take it down wrong in some fashion, and I really don't want that. So let's get our last set of construction robots out. And looks like that's all of them. Doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Don't want to touch the power. Okay. Okay. That's definitely hitting the power. Don't want to touch the roboports either. Alright. I'll leave the radar up if possible. Nope. Leave that. Leave all that. Probably should have left these smelters up, to be honest. It's a good solid iron line already. Oh well. And let us take all of this down. Just gotta be careful to not hit the roboports and stuff. Doop doop bop bop doo. Normally I would be trying to avoid power lines as much as possible as well, but this time I don't think that really matters much. Alright, and good old iron block here will no longer be required. At least for now. Science! Goodbye. Uh-oh, there's a roboport. Goodbye, science. So long and thanks for all the fish. That's neither here nor there. Let's see here. What else do we have? This is not a great balance block. And I'm gonna need the furnaces, so let's take this down too. Let's see here. Doop doop bop doo. Oh, gotta be careful. Don't want to hit the oil, because the oil contains oil tanks which store a lot of goods, and I don't want to destroy those because then I'm gonna lose all those goods. Alright. Smelting completed. You go bye-bye, you go bye-bye, you go bye-bye. All of you go bye-bye. Alright, so that looks to be pretty much the whole factory. Look at that, it's already mostly erased down here. Well, there wasn't really much here to begin with, but, you know. Yep. All of you go bye-bye. Probably could have left those up, but oh well. Forgot about you guys. And you guys. There we go. Watch the factory come down. And I'm just gonna deal with that later on. I just don't want to deal with that at this moment in time. So my goal now is, as the factory gets torn down more and more, I'm gonna try to run power cables, the big ones, through as much as possible. And I'm also gonna start putting down storage chests in this area. Because honestly, this is probably the best place for them to be. Oh, maybe not right there. There we go. The idea here is that, since I'm building the smelter blocks right there, most of what I just tore down is going to be, well, the smelters that I just tore down are going to be used literally right away. How many of them do I have, by the way? I did have a thing that made smelters here. 29. Not counting the ones currently set up. Okay. And that was kind of an inconvenient place to put oil. Let's see here. Do we have any problems with electricity? No. But we are likely disconnected from something. Yep, we are disconnected from the primary power grid. Okay, so you go there. Power those roboports. You go. Dang. I was really hoping to get all of these hooked up, but oh well. Let's see here. Okay, the shooting's mostly over there. What this will also do is completely remove my pollution production. Well, it won't completely remove it, but it will significantly decrease the production of pollution. which will be useful. Why are we having power issues? Okay, yeah, we are down to individual power grids here. Starting to become obnoxious. Probably should have wired all my stuff together in a giant block. Or all my power block, power things together. Would have made life easier, but oh well. That's probably a good place for it. Now, this stuff should all be connected. Right? Yeah. Connects 12 roboports. How many roboports do I have total? Wonder if I can check like this. Well, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's one that's not powered. All of those weren't powered. Wow. Or just 2 of those weren't powered? It's a complicated system. Yeah, you can see why I tried to make as many construction robots as possible. Anyway, this is starting to become annoying, so I'm gonna probably end the episode here. And the next episode we will see the conclusion. So thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, advise, idea, do all those YouTubey things. And I will see you guys all later. Bye!